shadow me.
Hello, today's tutorial is going to be on simple Cornrow. The reason why I want to start with simple Cornrow because that's really the basic where we can learn every other things from. You know, apart from Cornrow, there are others I'll be showing, but anyway, today is more on having Cornrow done. I've washed the hair, I've sectioned it, I've dried it, I've oiled it, and now I'm just going to quickly show you how to do a simple Cornrow. Basically, what happens is that you section it into 3 bits with your second finger going through the third bit, and then you take the one at the front, the one that has been sectioned, and push the one on your left hand out and try and take some bits of hair from the right side. Same thing is going to happen here. You take the middle one that has been pushed out, you push the right hand side inside, and then you pick the one from the left hand side. That is how you go through all the way down continuously. Push it out, pick the one from the right side or the left side. But the trick is, why picking from the left or the right side? Like now I'm picking from the right side, I'm going to take bits of hair from this angle, and then when I go to the other side, to the left hand side, I'm taking some strands as well. So you take the strand as you go backward. You can see there's no extension, but at least it's tight, it's neat, and it's clean. So if you can get this technique of doing normal cornrow without extension, then it becomes easier for you to do a cornrow with extensions. Another thing I will let you know when doing this, when going backward, you don't have to take much hair. You have to take as small strands, you know, as possible. Don't take a huge amount of hair in one go. And this back is very trickish. I don't know, you must have come across cornrows that are done and the back is like high up there. It's all because whoever did it didn't take time to braid it all the way down to where, you know, past the baby hair. I'll show you what I mean in the next one. So when you finish with the hair, all you do is just braid it up continuously till the end of the braid. That's the simple strand of cornrow. I'll show you the second one quickly because there is something I would like to point out, which I didn't in the first one. So we're going to take another session, depending on the pattern you want. You know, you have to create your own pattern. But with my daughter today, I'm just going to demonstrate how to do simple cornrow to the back. And our next video, we'll be doing something else. Probably crochet or something else will be coming up. But then, this is very, very important. And another trick as well, when you're doing the back, see when you sectioning the hair, this is also very important. It's important to realize that, you know, the front of the head of everybody, the face bit, the front bit is quite bigger, it's larger than the back, because when you look at the back of the hair, you can see it's not as big as that of the front. So when you are sectioning, it's very important that you take just a tiny strand from the back. If you look at the way I've done it, I don't know how to explain this, hope you get it though. I've taken quite a big section from the front bit, and while it's coming backward, you just follow the line. It's coming backward, you're reducing the section because the back side of the hair is not as much as the top, the front side of the hair. So this is what it's like. You can see the strands. You can see these strands I'm taking from the back. I don't know if you can see very well. Compare to the front beads where I've taken this much. So to make it neat, because it's natural hair and I didn't straighten it, because I don't like straightening my daughter, so I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible. I've used the blow dryer, but very low heat, so try and section your pattern and make it clean. And I'm using argan oil edge control for the edges. And then you braid. As I said, we have 3 strands, starting with the right finger. Use your index finger to push one to the front and then grab the other one in between. Move to the other side and you grab, and you keep grabbing from each side. And when you are grabbing this hair, try as much as possible not to grab huge amounts. I'm going to quickly show you what happens if you take a chunk, a big strands of hair. I'm demonstrating it with these cellulose. You'll see what will happen, and the braid won't look nice as the one I've done before, and it won't look small enough. Can you zoom in now? Come closer. Because I'm going to take out this one, I'm demonstrating what happens if you take it big. You see, it's not as neat and small the way I've started. It's why? Because the chunk of hair I'm taking while going back is quite big. So I'm going to show you how you should normally take your strand. Very tiny, like the first one. Because the bigger you take, the more your work look rough. So it's better to avoid taking bigger chunks. So I decided to bring this last one to you because while I was braiding, I was just trying to think of stuff. So we've combed it, we've sectioned it, we've put some edge control on the edge, and now it's time to braid. The secret is share with your right hand, pull to the left, and start taking the hair. What I didn't mention is that if you braiding, try to centralize it, just be in the middle, because if you go down, the braid is going to go downwards. So try as much as possible to stay right there in the middle. And this your index finger is kind of a brush, you see, brushing through, taking the hair from the side and bringing it in. Same thing applies to the other side. You brush through, you pick the strand and you bring it in. You brush through it like that and you bring it in. And we are trying to centralize it as much as we can, And then when you get to the back, I did explain this in the beginning, try to braid all the way down. When I say all the way down, well down past the baby hair, because that way you will not have, you know, the gaps, or have it like, it will be very smooth, lying down flat. You see, you go down well past, there's no braids there, but that's the secret of keeping it down and flat. So you just braid all the way through. And there it is. That's a simple Cornrow, and that's the start. So from this one now, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do your crochet. If you learn how to make your Cornrow, you can do your weave, and so on and so forth. Remember to subscribe, thumb up, questions, and I will be there to answer you. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.
Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me.